Another regular, Camila Angela Vannieuwenhoven. I think you do get the regulars, don't you? Just another recent one we've just done there was a regular. Just wondering really what the crack is with the next few months, if there's going to be any better luck. Seems to be going through a bit of misfortune. Of course, what's that all about? What's been going on, what's happening and what's about to happen. And we'll just ask in the name of Camila Angela Vannieuwenhoven concerning this issue. We ask for the truth in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to the truth always. And we just cut the cards and place them to the side here. I'll deal out 3 cards in the regular fashion, says so about regular. We deal the past, the present and the future. That's the past as in the recent past, between now and the last full moon, about a month. It's a moon phase, isn't it, roughly, behind, and a moon phase ahead is the next month, between now and the next new moon. Correction, full moon, and of course the full moon right now here. So while we've got a full moon going, we can sort of link it to that. We know we know where we are, don't we? What was going on between now and the last full moon? Let's just pull out this card here over the past 3 or 4 weeks or so. What's been going on there concerning this this issue that you've raised, which concerns you? The meaning, of course, is relevant to that, and of course the darkness that loomed on the horizon was very real for you. The raven, the energy of the raven was following you there. So clearly there's been a lot of dark energy surrounding you. I don't know if you've brought this on yourself, if you're the author of your own misfortune, if it's something you've done, or if shit happens. And how do we know what the good times are if we don't know what the bad times are? We don't know what up is if we don't know what down is. So it's the same sort of thing, isn't it? But everything rotates around the wheel, around the centre of the wheel, doesn't it? So regardless where you are on that wheel or whatever, I want to just, as we focus on the dark energies that were there just recently, looming there, I want to see what they've loomed into, as you would say, what they've manifested themselves as. Right now is obviously something not too good, but not too good in the form of the siren. The siren just indicating really that right now a temptation is leading you astray. Okay, it's nice to be desperate, nice to be placed in a desperate, well, not nice to be put into a position of desperation, but I got a sense as though here you are being lured into something that is not in your best of interests, more out of desperation than anything else, and you're prepared to do anything to try and bring a bit of light into the scenario, but nevertheless notice they're surrounded by darkness still, of course, even now. So it's not really, yes, you're being lured to the rocks where of course disaster will strike, but what happens between now and this time next month? Does disaster strike, or does your luck change, as the black cat indicates there? Yes, your luck will soon change. This is really, this moment of darkness is but for a brief moment, and it will soon pass. And maybe with the black cat there indicating, of course, with the Egyptian energy there, with the Egyptians revering cats. Anybody who killed a cat, of course, was sentenced to death. So it's very important that the cat, in this sense, is important. I sort of feel, because the totem of the cat represents your independence. The fact that it's now, or will be soon time, between now and the next full moon, it'll be time to go independent and strike it out independently and do your own thing instead of relying on others. It's nice to be lured in to something that somebody else is trying to drag you in or pull you in toward, but maybe making your own decisions and deciding for yourself. That's when your luck will change, when you have power over your future and you don't allow others to manipulate you too much. And this, I feel, is the energy of the darkness that has loomed on the horizon and that exists now as temptation leads you astray. But of course, as one's luck soon changes between now and the next full moon, we can wish you all the best of luck. But for now, just for now, these cards have spoken.